Coming up on Mountain News this morning, volunteers work to give veterans in our region a bit more joy during the Christmas season. And an Eastern Kentucky high school brings home a new title after winning a competition all about innovation and creativity.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning again to you. It's 6:30 on this Wednesday morning. I'm Dakota Makris. Thanks for waking up with us. And let's check in with Brandon with that cold forecast. Brandon, my car didn't have frost on it. Yours probably did have frost on it. Just a repeat every day.
It's basically the same thing every day.
Every day, literally. I did start my car this morning.
Now, tonight, I do believe everybody's car will have frost on it because we're going to get possibly into the teens in some of those sheltered valleys. So be aware of that. 20s across the entire region. So it's going to be a cold night under those clear skies. Let's go to Corbin this morning and take a look at I-75. Not much action there in the overnight hours. We're looking at some traffic moving along pretty well. 27 Jonesville, 28 London, 34 Jackson, 36 Hazard Pikeville, 37 Prestonsburg, Logan, and Jacksboro this morning. 40 this afternoon, even though we're already in the mid to upper 30s in some spots. We're going to have a cold front coming through, and even with the sunshine, it's a dry cold front. It's going to keep our temperatures a bit cooler with some northwest winds. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. Well, one person is dead after a fire in Rowan County. The fire happened Tuesday morning at a home on Jackson Road Cemetery. Now, it is not on Jackson Cemetery Road, excuse me. It is not known what caused the fire. The identity of the person who was killed is also still unknown. Well, a Pike County man is now in federal prison after pleading guilty to distributing child pornography. 36-year-old Oscar Joshua Calhoun of Belfry was sentenced to 375 months. Court records indicate Calhoun admitted to engaging with others to exchange child pornography online. Calhoun's child pornography involved images of children under the age of 12. The investigation was conducted by the FBI. Police in Jackson are warning about a credit card skimmers in gas pumps. Jackson police post on Facebook that happened at one of the gas stations in town. Police are asking Kentuckians to be cautious when using the pay at the pump services, especially around this time of year. It is still unknown how many people were affected. If you believe you may have been a victim, you are asked to call police. Well, the state search warrant task force issued its final report Tuesday. Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron formed the group after Louisville police shot and killed Breonna Taylor. The final report includes 8 recommendations the task force approved at its final meeting earlier this month. Now, some of the changes they are pushing for include regular warrant training for law enforcement, having prosecutors review warrants and tracking where warrants are served. And the General Assembly will review the recommendations ahead of next legislative session, which starts in January. For people living alone at the Eastern Kentucky Veterans Center, a little community support brings all the Christmas joy. Haven King organizes a team of volunteers passionate about delivering presents to the people who have delivered so much for our country. Generous donations fund the effort, and this year, $22,000 were spent on a wide variety of gifts.
We're doing something for our veterans. We have about 74 veterans here, and they send us a Christmas list of what they want. And looks like we've done pretty well of getting what they wanted.
Now, the money came from Winston Meade and county clerks from across the Commonwealth. Early bird houses. Gifts were also delivered to other veteran centers across the state. For a second year, the Catholic Action Center in Lexington is trying to manage the pandemic while making sure families have something special for Christmas. It's the 26th year for the Faith and Community Christmas store. Like last year, Santa bags are being handed out in a drive-through. One volunteer says he understands what it is like for struggling families during the holidays.
Well, my mom was a single parent, you know, so she worked. And sometimes, like if the car broke down or something, or the heating bill goes higher in the winter, just things you don't plan for.
Those Santa bags will give presents to 1,200 children. Well, the countdown to Christmas is on, and some folks are looking for those last-minute gifts to finish off their holiday lists. Our Jordan Mullins has more from small business owners in Pikeville who are eager to help with that last-minute shopping.
Small business owners care for their community.
So this is like our community, our neighborhood, our friends, our family.
We will do anything and everything we possibly can to make sure you have a great Christmas.
And if you're a bit late on picking up those last few gifts, small businesses can help out.
You can find things in these downtown shops that you're not going to be able to find anywhere else. Unique items, personalized items, something to make the people on your list feel like you thought about them back in August, when we all know you're really going out on December the 21st.
By helping you find something on your list or something unique that you never thought of.
We like to say that local means love, and when you come into a place, you're showing your love by choosing something personally.
A personalized shopping experience that can help you cross off those last few names.
Shopping local is the essence of giving back to your hometown, and that's why we think it's so important that you look at what we all have to offer here downtown.
All while giving back to your community.
With everybody out shopping small this season, it has been such a blessing for small businesses all over this community. It is appreciated more than our customers will ever know.
Boosting the local economy while filling up those last spots underneath the tree. In Pikeville, Jordan Mullins, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, shops in the downtown area of Pikeville are holding week-long sales. Owners say you should visit their businesses' social media pages for more information, as well as to see their updated hours this holiday weekend. Well, the Invest 606 Do Good Things Starter Labs pitch competition is over, and the winner is a project from Belfry High School. Jonah Atkins and Brendan Hackney created a robot to monitor plants and potentially water them as needed, seeing the current ag tech wave take root in the region and hoping to help it grow. Now, but the project grew more than just an idea. It rooted inspiration, showing the duo what can happen when young entrepreneurs come together on the same stage.
It kind of shows there's other people like you with ideas that they think could really change our economy, I guess. And it shows that there's people that you could talk to, maybe, like other students, and you could work with them.
The project was one of the 10 submitted to the competition, winning the $1,000 grand prize. A project from Rowan County Senior High School won second place, and Lawrence County High School was represented in third. Several local and state leaders joined together in Somerset yesterday for the groundbreaking ceremony of the Continental Refining Company. Our Jade Saylor was there to hear the positive impact CRC will have on the region.
The Continental Refining Company hosted a groundbreaking ceremony Tuesday to celebrate the future of its agri-tech evolution. There were several guest speakers, many who just wanted to say thank you to those that made this happen.
And we're thankful for the vision that you have to revitalize and bring this back to life and diversify, bring additional opportunities to our community, to the people of Pulaski County and the people in the surrounding Lake Cumberland region.
Local entrepreneur and Hemisphere Limited CEO Demetrius Hasotes purchased the refinery in 2011.
Credit goes to everybody that's been involved in this project. It's very complicated, it's very large, but we look forward to the future, and we appreciate everybody's support.
CRC would create up to 20 new jobs with an average salary range of $18 to $20 per hour. And House Speaker Pro Tem David Meade had high praise for what he has done.
Your investment into this community and into our county, we certainly appreciate what you have done and your expansion here. And as Ken said, this is about you. This is a celebration about your company, what you have done. You created these jobs. You created this company. Government didn't do that for you. Government didn't help you do that. You did.
CRC is installing a soybean crushing, biodiesel refining, and blending facility at the current CRC oil refinery in Somerset.
The opportunities that we're creating for our families are why we do what we do. And what I saw in the worst of times in Dawson Springs and Mayfield, and what I see in the best of times here in Somerset, in a way, is exactly the same thing. And that is, we have local and state and legislative officials here together.
The ability to produce biofuels and soy-based products in Somerset will open new markets and provide farmers a solid agri-tech business opportunity for positive economic impact. In Somerset, Jade Saylor, WYMT Mountain News.
CRC plans to generate income by engaging in sales of ultra-low sulfur diesel gasoline, biodiesel, soy hulls, high-protein fiber meal for animal feed, and more.
6:40 here on this Wednesday morning. We're continuing to track some cool temperatures across our region from 28 in Jonesville, Ashland, and back out toward London at 29 to 37 in Prestonsburg and over toward Jacksboro. We also had Logan there for a second. It was at 37, but they've dropped a degree there to 36. Out the door forecast, cold front coming through. It's a dry one, but I do think it will push those clouds out here with some northwest winds, but we'll only get up to about 40 for a daytime high a little bit later on. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you so much. The time is 6:40. Still to come here on Mountain News this morning. A U.S. representative rejects a request to testify in the investigation into the January 6th insurrection at the Capitol.